YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video is going to be an unboxing video. Surprise, surprise, I'm almost to the end of this road, I think, but I do have another one coming besides this one. So I got one of these bags not too long ago, and I've been really enjoying it, and so I decided to try it out in a different material. Here is my item. It looks like it was extremely nicely packed. I love that they got the fragile sticker on that. And it came from USPS without being crushed one bit. I got this item from a gal on Facebook. I'm a member of some different handbag groups, and I'm able to kind of browse and shop that way too, in addition to the online retailers, which can be, in fact, quite dangerous. So I don't know if I would recommend them or not. I guess it depends on if you have money and if you have free time. If you have both of those things, then yes, by all means. But you can find some good deals. So if you're looking for something anyway, getting on those Facebook groups for the brands that you like can really score you a good deal. And the reason why is because if you're doing an invoice through PayPal, let's say, you only have to pay a very small percent of a fee. Like it's around 3%. But if you're buying off a platform like Poshmark or eBay, the seller has to pay, 15% or 20%. And of course they pass that on to you, or sometimes they don't and they take a loss. Here is my item, beautifully packaged. Now, when I found this item, the seller told me that she'd actually gotten 2 of these for Mother's Day. And if you hadn't guessed already, it is a Coach item. It's not just packaged in Coach packaging to trick you, I promise. She told me she got 2 of the exact same items for Mother's Day. This is an item that is not on sale yet. It's only available at the department stores. So I can't even get this one directly from Coach. Without further ado, let me unbag this beauty. Here we go. The one thing about the Facebook groups that you do need to be wary of is that 99.99% of the time, the sellers do not allow you to return. Why would they? I mean, they're an individual person and it costs them money to send you the item. Look at that. And it would cost them money for them to accept a return as well. Okay, so this is the soft Tabby in Dove Gray. And she is looking very beautiful. The leather is smooth. I'm going to do a really slow look at her. I've actually been looking at another color in this bag. At least one other option. So I won't say there won't be another one that comes my way in the future, but we'll see. I'm a little bit worried because it appears that the strap is missing its keeper, and that really bothers me. You see, it's missing its keeper. That's an essential part, so I'm really hoping that I find it inside the bag. And I'm not finding it inside the bag unless she stuck it in the pocket, and it's not in the pocket. Oh no. I don't even like to use the long strap if I don't have the keeper. I'm going to message the seller and talk to her about it and see what we can figure out. Maybe it's at her house. And I am back. I kind of left things off in a weird place yesterday when I was unboxing the beautiful soft Tabby in Dove Gray multi. Now I have had a chance to visit with the seller that I bought this item from, and she was completely unaware that the strap was missing the piece to keep it from flopping or curling out. And she did have another bag that was the same as this one, and it had that piece. So she's going to send me that and then figure out something to do with hers. And I don't know exactly what she's going to do, but I really appreciate her completing my bag, as I bought it new with tags, fully wrapped, and I wasn't told that it was missing any parts. And to me, that's an important piece. And I know not everybody would care, but I really care. So that makes me happy. And so I went ahead and I took the tags off, and I put the infamous Coach C chain on this bag. I was so fortunate to have a lovely lady sell me this chain separate from her Dinky 19. She just wasn't a chain strap person, and I'm not even sure she had a Dinky 19, but somehow she was able to come across one of these and had it and knew I wanted it and was very gracious and sold it to me. And it's so beautiful. It's little C's that are all linked together, which coordinates really nicely with the soft tabby and really any tabby by Coach's C emblem. And I've always kind of liked the C emblem on with Coach because it also sort of reminds me of another C emblem out there, Chanel, but at a much more affordable price point. So right now I have this short chain on the bag, and I have the long crossbody strap on the bag. Let me give you a really quick 360 so you can really appreciate the beauty. So the leather on this bag definitely has some veining on it. Let me switch the light and see if I can find a better way to show you. I think that's going to show it a little better. Okay, so the leather has some veining on it. It's not a perfectly smooth leather. There are natural characteristics to the leather, but I do think that that is going to help make the bag be maybe more durable. And you can see over here I also added a little Coach feather charm that I acquired from somewhere at some point. I'm not even sure anymore. The base of the bag is 3.5 inches wide. I think the bag itself is 10 or 10.5 inches from this side to this side, so that would be more wide. The 3.5 inches would be depth. And then if I remember right, I think it's about 7.5 inches tall. It might be 6.5. So when you look inside, there is a beautiful suede. And now this is not a micro suede. It may be just the back side of the leather, but it's definitely not microfiber. I went ahead and stuffed the bag just so that it would have shape. But I do have a organizer that I bought for a Gucci Marmont small shoulder bag that fits really perfectly, except for it's not quite as tall as I would like for it to be. So I'm going to use this organizer either in my denim or in this bag, the denim soft tabby, or in this soft tabby. And then I may get another one. There's a Etsy seller called Joy in Bag, and I got this one from Suni Bag and Bag on Etsy, but she's in South Korea, so shipping's $30. That makes her organizer like $55. This one was from her. Now, Joy and Bag is the one I got my organizer for my large Longchamp travel tote, and I was happy with the quality on that. So she has a few different Gucci Marmont organizers, and since I knew this one fit measurement wise, I found another bag she made an organizer for that was a little taller, and I'm waiting to hear on the dimensions, but I'll keep you updated if I find a better one. Anyway, I do feel like it does need an organizer. I know some people say once you put your stuff in, you don't really need one, but to me, I want to have just a little bit more structure than this, and I feel like it keeps all this smooth, which will keep the bag looking nicer a little longer. When I very first got it, I noticed that this corner here was a little bumpy, and when I put the organizer in, that improved dramatically. It made it look perfect, or almost perfect. Nothing's perfect. I'm going to go ahead and stuff it again, and then I'm going to try it on for you. I do have the shoulder strap sitting here by my feet, so I will put that on and try it on the shoulder. But let's start out with the crossbody option. So this is a great way to wear the soft tabby. It is a very nice sized bag. The shoulder strap is really comfortable. I love the grommets, and actually I would probably put this facing forward, but the way I clipped it on, it just happens to be behind me. But I found that if you put the buckle on the front of you. Then when you sit down, you can leave the bag on if you're at an outdoor event or a restaurant, and your back is not up against the buckle. Plus, the buckle with the grommets on it is so pretty. It's a lot like the Marley straps, and those are some of my very favorite straps, as you know. What's really cool about this strap is the second color on this Dove Gray multi-bag is granite. So this strap is going to match my granite Cassie 19. It's the one that has granite, heather gray, and taupe. It's going to match it perfectly. So I have been using my Beechwood Marley strap with it, which is not a perfect match. Now I have an actual perfect match, which I'm super pumped about. And I'll be even more pumped when I get the little keeper. It should come next week. She already printed a shipping label. Okay, so here is the shoulder strap, and I still think it looks really pretty with this piece hanging in front, whether you carry it shoulder or crossbody. This bag is a super, super comfortable shoulder carry. I mean, it fits in a really nice spot under the arm. And you could even go so far to add extenders on if you wanted it to come a little lower. Let me try that. I actually think that I would not use both extenders, even though that would be a more even look. But here's one. That's even better, in my opinion. Let me put on both. Actually, I really like it with both too. So this would be really nice in the winter time if you had on a heavy coat. And I don't know if I put these little extenders on, and I can link these. These are an Amazon product, but they look a lot like the Coach Beat chain. You virtually cannot tell the difference. But if I had these on, I'd probably not wear this because they compete. I would just wear it like that. I do think it looks better with just one lengthwise though than two. So if you wanted to, what you could do, let me think. I was gonna say you could take off a little bit, like just have it be one of these lengths, but then it's like, what's the point? It's just such a little amount to extend it by, because halfway would be right there. If you wanted to do just one of the extenders, you could just have it be in the front and then carry it like that. That way you have a little bit of bling bling on the front side, and you can accessorize it with a little charm like I did. So the Dove Gray Multi Soft Tabby is not available on Coach.com like I mentioned earlier, but you can find it. Here are my dogs. Oh geez, why do they have to do that while I'm filming? You can find this at multiple department stores, I believe Saks, Bloomingdale's, I think Macys. I can link the ones I can find below. They're not on sale yet, but you can get cash back right now on several of the websites out there. So I can let you know where the best cash back is, assuming that there still is, because I'm filming this the day before Memorial Day. But generally on Memorial Day, you're going to find some really good cash back deals, which would score you maybe even up to 15% cash back on this item, which might make it worth getting now as opposed to waiting for it to go 20 or 30% off in the future. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'll probably do a comparison or a what's in my bag or something like that in the near future, and maybe feature this bag and the denim soft tabby, or I would be up for suggestions if you want to see it compared to something else. I hope you all had a fabulous weekend. I'm Erin and I'm the Handbag Housewife. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. What are you waiting for? Ring the bell. If you like the video, please give me a big thumbs up and follow me over on Instagram too. My name is the same. It's the @ the Handbag Housewife. Take care and have a great day. Bye.